6:44, are we rolling? All right. Silverstein wants to film this sportscast and put it up on the blog, so everybody behave themselves and don't make faces in the camera, all right?
Sports with Brian Silverstein is brought to you by
Burger King. The BK Ultimate Breakfast Platter lives up to its name with scrambled eggs, crispy hash browns, sizzling sausage, a warm, flaky biscuit, and 3 fluffy pancakes with syrup. Pick one up in Keokuk, Macomb, Fort Madison, or 2 locations in Quincy.
For the first time in 39 years, the Boston Bruins have won the Stanley Cup.
That's right. I guess hockey's still going on.
Not
They
anymore.
No, it's over now. And you're right. The Boston Bruins have won that decisive Game 7 Tri-Staters. That's the first time since 1972. Beating the Vancouver Canucks 4-0 in Game 7 of the finals. Tim Thomas, 37 saves. Won the Conn Smythe Trophy for the series MVP as the Bruins won 3 Game 7s during their playoff run. That's not bad for them. Congratulations goes out from the Grizz Studios to those Boston Bruins. All right, Ricky Weeks homered and the Milwaukee Brewers beat the Cubs 9-5. Take sole possession of the NL Central lead on a rainy Wednesday night. Big story, though. Tom Ricketts decided he was going to talk before the game. Covered many issues, including Mike Quaddy, Jim Hendry. He said both their jobs are safe. He also talked about what Peter Gammons said. Peter Gammons goes, hey, Wrigley Field's a dump. Ricketts, what do you got to say about that?
Field is the 3rd largest tourist attraction in the state. It generates over $600 million for businesses in the area, and it's an economic engine of the city. It's not a dump. Now, that said, we know that it can be improved. We know that we've got a lot of work to do to preserve it and improve it for the fans.
All right, so I want to know what the first 2 largest tourist attractions are. Go ahead and email me, silverstein@starradio.com. I'm guessing one of them is the Lincoln Douglas Tourist Center right across studio from us. You think? No? Maybe not? I guess not. All right, he also talked about Carlos Zambrano, who called out the Cubs, saying that they play like a AAA team, and he called out specifically closer Carlos Marble. That's my guy. You don't talk about Carlos Marble that way. Carlos Zambrano, you should know better. Livian Hernandez pitched a 3-hitter, and the Washington Nationals routed the St. Louis Cardinals 10-0 Wednesday night for their 5th straight win. Albert Pujols made 2 errors at third base, leading to a pair of unearned runs as the Cardinals lost their season-worst 5th in a row. Hernandez struck out 6 in D.C. and walked none in his 9th career shutout. Carl Pavano pitched a complete game for the Minnesota Twins. That was a 4-1 victory over the Chicago White Sox on Wednesday night. Pavano, now 4-5, walked 3, struck out 5, recorded 6 one-pitch outs against the free-swinging White Sox, who have won 9 of their previous 13 games. Twins have won 10 of their last 12 games while climbing out of the AL Central cellar. Target Field series was pushed back by heavy rains on Tuesday, delaying starts by 1 day for the Sox, Gavin Floyd, and Carl Pavano. Barry Bonds' attorney filed a motion asking a judge to change Bonds' obstruction of justice conviction to an acquittal or schedule a new trial. U.S. District Judge Susan Ilston has scheduled a hearing for July 1st on their request. And NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell and several owners competed 2 days of talks with the NFL Players Association Chief DeMaurice Smith and a group of players in Maryland. Afterwards, both sides issued a joint statement, said the talks will continue, but declined to be specifics. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are going to watch I really encourage you to go out there and watch this sportscast. You're going to see a very nice, lovely lady walking in the background. That would be Mana, the famous Mana that we always talk about. How fitting at the time we're recording she walks in. I love it. All right. Also, Tony Gwynn was on the show yesterday, or on the Sports Bar Lunch. I want you guys to go out there, kzzk.com. Airheads drop-down menu. Chris Long has the interview there. And I'll also put a link to that site as well from the blog. So, grizzmorningsports.blogspot.com, or you can email me, silverstein@starradio.com.
You see big